There comes a moment after 60 when you realize it's not just about what fits your body, but what flatters your glow. As skin changes with age, some colors that once energized your look might now feel dull or draining. But here's the good news. The right clothing color can instantly revive your appearance, brighten your complexion, and even make you look happier, healthier, and more confident, without a drop of makeup. In this video, we're unlocking 5 powerful colors that are scientifically and stylistically proven to complement mature skin. These aren't safe or boring picks. They're vibrant tones that work with your natural changes, not against them. Whether you have cool undertones, warm undertones, or somewhere in between, there's a color here that will bring out the best in you. So before you reach for that same old beige or black, let's take a bold step into a world of flattering color. Your wardrobe deserves an upgrade, and so does your radiant self. Color No. 1. Soft Rose, the universal brightener. Have you ever looked into a mirror and felt like your reflection had lost some of its natural light? Not because you're tired or unwell, but because somehow the color around your face just doesn't help you glow anymore. It happens quietly. One day, that beige turtleneck that once looked elegant now makes you look pale. The gray cardigan that used to feel cozy now drains you. The black top that once gave you confidence suddenly feels heavy. You wonder, when did my wardrobe start working against me? This is where Soft Rose comes in. It's not just a pretty pastel, it's not a juvenile pink or a bubblegum shout. Soft Rose is the color of blooming peonies at dusk. It's the pink of silk ballet slippers, the flush of cheeks after a happy surprise, the color of feminine strength. And for women over 60, it's not just flattering, it's transformational. After 60, our skin's undertones change. Knees. Warmth begins to fade. Some of us become more neutral or cooler, and the natural rosiness we once had, on the cheeks, lips, even eyelids, starts to vanish. This can lead to a dull or washed-out appearance, especially when wearing colors that don't reflect light back onto the face. Soft Rose, however, is like your skin's best friend. It plays well with all undertones, warm, cool, and neutral, because it mimics the blush tones we naturally associate with vitality and youth. When worn near the face, this color casts a gentle glow, reviving the skin's natural hue. It reduces the appearance of sallowness, evens out uneven pigmentation, and even makes the whites of your eyes appear brighter. Women over 60 often think they need bold or dramatic colors to make a statement, but Soft Rose whispers with elegance. It says, "I'm confident, calm, and beautifully alive." It doesn't overpower. Instead, it partners with your features and highlights them in the most flattering way. Let me tell you about Elaine, one of my readers. She's 64, a retired school principal who always leaned toward charcoal, navy, and taupe. She told me, "I thought pink wasn't for serious women." But when she tried on a soft rose silk blouse during a shopping trip with her daughter, she paused. "I looked rested, and my daughter said I looked kind. I hadn't realized how much color can change how people perceive you." Soft Rose is also incredibly versatile. You can wear it on a fitted knit top with white linen trousers for brunch. A soft rose scarf draped over a cream blouse can bring glow back to a tired complexion. A dusty pink cardigan paired with jeans can make even casual errands feel like an occasion. For a more dressed-up event, a soft rose blouse with pearls and beige slacks exudes quiet grace. Psychologically, soft pinks are associated with gentleness, self-care, and openness. And isn't that what we want to embody in this stage of life? After years of putting others first, of fighting deadlines and expectations, now is your time to wear softness as strength. Another beauty of this color is how well it layers. You can pair it with ivory, dove gray, muted olive, navy, or warm browns. It transitions across seasons, bright in summer, cozy in fall. And unlike many bold colors that may clash with your changing hair color or subtle makeup, Soft Rose adapts. It respects you. If you want to test how powerful Soft Rose is, try this. Stand in front of a mirror with no makeup, no special lighting. Hold a taupe shirt near your face. Then, replace it with a soft rose piece. Watch how your expression changes, how your eyes seem more awake, your skin less dull, your smile more inviting. That's not illusion, that's visual harmony. In your 60s and beyond, beauty isn't about chasing youth. It's about choosing what makes your current self shine. Soft rose is that color that doesn't rewind the clock. It simply reminds the world that your glow never left. So don't underestimate this gentle hue. Give it space in your closet and watch how it brings warmth, softness, and light back into your reflection. Color 2, deep teal, the sophisticated alternative to navy. Some colors don't just flatter the skin, they elevate the spirit. They make you stand taller, smile with more ease, and walk with a sense of presence. That's exactly what deep teal does for women over 60. It doesn't shout, but it speaks volumes. It's not just a pretty shade, it's a signature color, especially when navy starts to feel too predictable or flat against mature skin. Let's face it, navy has long been a go-to for safe elegance. And while it's classic, it doesn't always bring life to your face the way it used to. On some women, it begins to feel muted, even harsh. But deep teal, with its balanced fusion of rich blue and green tones, adds depth, vibrancy, and dignity without being too loud. It's like navy's more cultured, more emotionally intelligent cousin. What makes deep teal such a powerful color for women over 60 is its ability to enhance both warm and cool undertones. Whether your hair is silver, white, chestnut, or dyed a warm brunette, teal finds a way to work with it. It frames the face without draining it, adds light to the eyes, and brings definition to your features. It's especially radiant on women with green or blue eyes, drawing out those tones beautifully. But even brown eyes sparkle when set against a teal backdrop. It creates contrast that feels polished, yet soft. Imagine a woman over 60. Let's call her Judith. She walks into a room in a teal crepe blouse with subtle pleats, paired with high-waisted cream trousers. Her gray hair is tucked behind her ears. The blouse reflects light up to her cheekbones. Her skin looks smoother. There's a vibrancy about her, like she's glowing from within. Now imagine the same outfit in navy. It still looks polished, yes, but something's missing. The magic. The color isn't lifting her, it's just clothing her. Deep teal has an undeniable regal quality, and not in a stiff royal robe kind of way. It's regal in the way a woman sits at a piano and plays softly for herself. It's elegant without effort. It communicates confidence without arrogance. And most importantly, it plays beautifully with the wardrobe you already have. It pairs seamlessly with ivory, camel, burgundy, mustard, dusty pink, gray, and even soft pastels, making it a versatile investment color. For casual days, a deep teal knit top with soft wash jeans and tan loafers creates a polished, effortless look. For brunch or a day at the museum, try a teal wrap dress with a gold pendant and a soft shawl in dusty rose. For more formal events, a tailored teal blazer over a white silk blouse and gray slacks exudes maturity and grace. This is a color that can carry you through occasions with poise. Teal also brings with it a sense of renewal and peace. Green is known to evoke calmness and healing, while blue suggests trust and stability. Together, these tones bring balance. They invite attention, not with volume, but with beauty. For women in their 60s who've seen life's storms and learned how to sail through them, teal feels like a color of deep emotional maturity. You don't wear teal to impress. You wear it because you already know who you are. Let me share a story from a style workshop I once hosted. A woman named Miriam, 67, who'd always worn blacks and navies, was hesitant to try anything too bold. But when she draped a deep teal scarf over her shoulders, something shifted. Her eyes lit up. Her smile looked more genuine. "I don't know why," she said, "but this color makes me feel seen again." That's the secret of deep teal. It doesn't try to mimic youth. It honors your age while brightening the best of you. And if you're still unsure, here's a test. In natural light, hold a navy shirt next to a deep teal one. Which one makes your skin look healthier? Which one softens your expression? Which one makes you want to step outside and take on the world? Not as someone younger, but as someone wiser, more refined, and more radiant than ever. Deep teal may not be the first color you think of when revamping your wardrobe, but once you give it a place, it becomes the unsung hero of your closet. Always there, always elegant, always making you feel like your best self. Color 3. Warm ivory, the soft glow that replaces harsh white. There's a reason many women over 60 find themselves instinctively pulling away from pure white clothing. What once felt crisp and radiant in your 30s and 40s can suddenly feel harsh, cold, and even unforgiving on mature skin. That's because bright white, with its stark blue undertones, tends to accentuate every fine line, pigment shift, or shadow around the face. It becomes less of a flattering neutral and more of a magnifying glass, and nobody asked for that. Enter warm ivory, the unsung hero of the elegant wardrobe. It's not beige, it's not yellow, and it's definitely not boring. It's creamy, inviting, and subtly reflective, like candlelight on linen or morning sunshine filtering through a silk curtain. Warm ivory doesn't wash you out, it wraps you in light. Imagine a woman over 60, let's call her Lucille, wearing a bright white blouse to a brunch with friends. Her skin tone, once radiant, now appears duller in comparison. Her expression looks tight, but switch that same blouse for one in warm ivory, and the transformation is immediate. Her cheeks look naturally flushed, her smile seems more genuine, and there's a softness in her gaze that wasn't there before. That's not magic, that's undertone harmony. Warm ivory contains subtle golden or peachy tones, making it ideal for mature skin, which often leans warmer with age, even when it was once neutral or cool. These undertones balance redness, brighten sallowness, and create a healthy-looking surface. Unlike bright white, which reflects blue light and can make veins and discoloration more noticeable, ivory diffuses light gently, acting almost like a built-in soft focus filter. Stylistically, warm ivory is versatile and timeless. Pair a warm ivory cashmere sweater with tailored camel trousers and a pair of vintage gold earrings for an effortlessly chic look. Or wear an ivory silk button-down with olive green culottes and nude flats for a smart casual ensemble that whispers class. You can even go monochrome with different tones, ivory with beige, with champagne with soft gold, for a layered elegance that feels curated yet effortless. Warm ivory also makes the perfect canvas for accessories that pop. Coral lipstick, turquoise necklaces, dusty rose handbags, they all shine against ivory. Even silver jewelry, when paired with this shade, gains a warmer, richer feel. It's like ivory knows how to make everything around it, including you, look better. One of the most touching moments I've seen was in a dressing room with a client named Eleanor, age 72. She was trying to find something to wear for her granddaughter's graduation. She was holding a sharp white jacket that made her look tense and out of place. I handed her an ivory blazer instead. The effect was instant. "I don't know why, but I feel like myself again," she whispered. That moment stayed with me, because it wasn't just about clothes. It was about feeling seen, softly lit, and deeply respected by your own reflection. Even in photography, there's a reason we use diffusers and golden hour light. It flattens harsh shadows and adds depth. That's what warm ivory does to your wardrobe. It fills it with pieces that don't demand attention, but invite admiration. It's not about turning heads, it's about keeping them turned. Because there's something soft, confident, and utterly graceful in the way you show up. For formal events, an ivory meaty dress with champagne heels and a dusty pink shawl exudes understated glamour. For weekend outings, a flowy ivory blouse with dark wash jeans and leather sandals feels approachable and modern. Even an ivory trench coat on a rainy day transforms your mood. It's like carrying light with you. And let's not forget that warm ivory is seasonless. In summer, it feels breezy and radiant. In fall, it pairs beautifully with burnt orange and deep browns. In winter, it softens stark palettes. In spring, it blends perfectly with pastels. That's why every woman over 60 should make warm ivory a wardrobe essential. It moves with you, through seasons and years, never going out of style. So next time you reach for something white, pause. Ask yourself, does this color love me back? If not, give warm ivory a chance to answer. It just might become the glow up your closet didn't know it needed. Color 4. Dusty plum, the sophisticated whisper of color. There's something quietly captivating about dusty plum. It doesn't scream for attention like fuchsia, nor does it retreat into the background like gray. It lives somewhere in between, a muted romance, a color that holds emotion, wisdom, and confidence without needing to raise its voice. And for women over 60, dusty plum is more than just flattering, it's symbolic. It's a celebration of depth, subtlety, and self-assurance. As we age, our skin undergoes changes. Tones can shift, becoming paler or warmer, with hints of yellow, olive, or pink. That's why bright jewel tones, once vibrant and exciting, can begin to feel a little too loud, and pastels, while soft, often lack the richness to bring life back into mature complexions. But dusty plum walks that delicate tightrope effortlessly. It's soft, yet rich. Moody, but not heavy. Romantic, but not childish. It offers just enough pigment to illuminate your skin, but with a powdery softness that doesn't overwhelm. Take, for example, a woman named Meredith, 67, who once believed only black made her feel elegant. She owned racks of dark clothing that drained her energy and blended her into the background. One afternoon, during a wardrobe update, she slipped on a dusty plum knit wrap. The moment she looked in the mirror, something shifted. "I don't know what this color is," she said, eyes wide, "but I feel like I've been hugged by it." Her cheeks looked more flushed, her eyes warmer, and her posture straighter. That's the quiet magic of dusty plum. It doesn't just sit on your body, it uplifts your presence. From a stylist's perspective, dusty plum is a powerhouse neutral with a soul. It pairs beautifully with warm taupes, deep olives, camel, soft ivory, even denim blues. It looks regal against silver jewelry and deeply romantic when worn with rose gold or antique brass. If you're someone who's felt lost in pastels or overwhelmed by bold colors, dusty plum offers a deeply satisfying middle ground. It's like a glass of aged Merlot, complex, earthy, and utterly satisfying. The versatility of this tone means you can wear it across seasons. In fall, a dusty plum wool coat feels like wrapping yourself in poetry. In spring, a flowy blouse in this shade looks ethereal with cream trousers. In summer, pair a linen dusty plum skirt with sandals and a loose white shirt. It speaks of breeze and ease. And in winter, a cashmere scarf in dusty plum adds warmth to any dark outfit without harshness. But it's not just about matching skin tone, it's about reflecting identity. Dusty plum is the color of transition, of having lived and loved, of holding both sadness and serenity in one glance. It carries maturity without dullness. Wearing it says, "I have stories, and I don't need to shout to tell them." One of the strongest reasons dusty plum works so well for women over 60 is its ability to soften facial features without making them disappear. Bold reds can exaggerate fine lines. Bright pinks can feel juvenile. But dusty plum draws attention to the eyes and cheeks gently. It adds color to your look without fighting your skin. It brings out the natural warmth in your expression, especially when paired with makeup in rose, mauve, or brown tones. And it's incredibly forgiving. Spilled coffee on a dusty plum top? It won't scream. Forgot to iron that blouse before dinner? The textured tones make the wrinkles part of the charm. This makes it practical for everyday wear, travel, or even special occasions where you want to look dressed up without looking like you're trying too hard. For a casual day out, try a dusty plum cardigan layered over a cream tee and beige ankle-length trousers. Add a pair of loafers and a structured bag, and you've got effortless chic. For something more romantic, think dinner with friends or a special evening. Go for a dusty plum wrap dress with pearl earrings and a soft updo. You'll glow. Not from the color, but from how the color lets you be the center of the scene without overpowering it. And here's a styling tip. If you're unsure about committing fully to this shade, start with accessories. A dusty plum scarf, beanie, or crossbody bag is a gentle way to introduce it into your wardrobe. Once you see how often it complements your other pieces and how many compliments you receive, you'll be reaching for larger garments in no time. So next time you pass by that section of clothing labeled muted purples, don't walk past it. Pause, try one on. Look in the mirror, not to critique, but to witness the transformation. Dusty plum doesn't shout youth the way hot pink might. Instead, it whispers something better: elegance, warmth, and the beauty of presence. Color 5. Soft teal, the gentle awakening. If dusty plum is poetry, then soft teal is the morning breeze after a gentle rain. It's not loud, not demanding. It doesn't announce itself the way bright turquoise or electric blue does. Instead, soft teal enters the room like a deep, calming breath, and that is precisely why it is a secret weapon for women over 60. Soft teal is the perfect marriage between blue and green, toned down with a misty layer of gray. This balance creates a color that feels natural yet refined, fresh yet sophisticated. For many older women, it's a surprising color, one they often overlook because it doesn't scream classic like navy or black. But once worn, soft teal doesn't just flatter your features, it revives them. At 64, Martha had been loyal to her palette of navy, beige, and occasional burgundy. One day, her granddaughter gifted her a silk scarf in a color she didn't recognize at first glance. It was soft teal, cool, muted, with just enough life to it. Reluctantly, she wrapped it around her neck and looked in the mirror. Her pale skin seemed to brighten. The blue in her eyes popped. Even the fine lines around her mouth looked softer. That's the unspoken power of this color. It doesn't change you, it reveals the best parts of you. Why is soft teal such a gift to mature skin tones? Because it avoids the harshness of true blue and the tiredness of dusty gray. As skin matures, it can lose vibrancy and become more translucent. Wearing heavy blacks or dull browns can cast shadows that emphasize wrinkles or sallowness. But soft teal reflects light back onto the face in a gentle and flattering way, not bright enough to be brash, not dark enough to be dull. It works beautifully across a range of skin undertones, from cool to neutral to warm. Stylistically, soft teal pairs like a dream. It harmonizes with soft whites, oatmeal tones, taupe, blush, charcoal, even mustard for a rich contrast. It can be worn in every season. In spring, a soft teal blouse paired with ivory pants and loafers feels like a walk through a blooming garden. In summer, a flowy maxi dress in this shade channels effortless elegance. Come fall, a soft teal cardigan layered over camel tones feels earthy and artistic. In winter, a turtleneck in this hue tucked into a gray wool skirt feels modern yet cozy. And then there's the emotional resonance. Colors have energy, and soft teal exudes peace. It's not just about looking good, it's about feeling calm, centered, and whole. In a life stage often filled with transitions, retirement, health changes, empty nesting, wearing a color that restores serenity and lightness is like therapy without words. For women over 60, clothing should feel like an extension of self, not a costume to hide behind. And soft teal is the kind of color that says, I've lived, I've loved, I've earned every line, and I still glow. It carries a sense of modernity without being trendy, grace without being stiff. Practical tip: if you're unsure how to start with this color, try it in layers. A lightweight soft teal jacket, a blouse with a watercolor print, or even a statement necklace with soft teal stones can add life to your outfit without overtaking it. Once you see how often this color makes your skin look clearer, your eyes brighter, and your mood lighter, you'll never go back to default blacks and browns again. Let's talk accessories. Soft teal bags, scarves, and earrings can be stunning accents to your existing wardrobe. They stand out without being too loud. And for women with gray or silver hair, this color is pure magic. It complements the cool tones in the hair while bringing warmth back to the skin. Imagine this: A woman over 60 in a soft teal wrap blouse, minimal makeup, her silver hair pulled back into a loose chignon, and a subtle smile on her face. She doesn't need sequins or flashy prints. The color itself carries the story. It says, "Here I am, calm, wise, and quietly radiant." In an age where many women feel overlooked, dismissed, or pressured to act young, soft teal offers an alternative. Don't act young, just wear colors that honor your energy and your evolution. Teal doesn't want you to be someone you're not. It simply amplifies your presence. Next time you're shopping, step outside your comfort zone, pass by the black rack, let go of the safe beige, reach for something with soul, reach for teal. Because the truth is, youthful isn't about hiding age, it's about highlighting light, and few colors do that better than soft teal. After 60, you've earned the right to wear whatever makes your soul feel seen. But sometimes, a small shift, a softer pink, a cooler blue, a hint of warm coral, can light up your entire presence in ways you never expected. Color is more than fabric dye. It's energy. It's memory. It's emotion stitched into every thread. The right shade doesn't scream youth. It simply whispers vitality. You don't need to chase trends or hide behind neutrals out of habit. You deserve a palette that reflects the grace, warmth, and quiet confidence you've spent a lifetime cultivating. Whether it's the gentle glow of soft rose, the refreshing calm of soft teal, or the elegance of dusty plum, these colors don't change who you are. They amplify your light. So the next time you open your closet, ask yourself, not, will this make me look younger? But, does this make me feel alive? Because looking vibrant always starts with feeling it first. Let your colors tell your story. And let that story be bold, beautiful, and completely your own.